Alright, so in today's video, we are going to be looking at a console champion who is out of his mind, and who's a great player, still makes a lot of mistakes, but is a great player, and that player is, of course, me. Now listen, I know what you're thinking, okay? Listen, I wanted to do this type of video because when I look at myself, I still think I'm a very good player, but there's still some mistakes that I make that I want to show you guys, and you can do this for your gameplay too. Like, after you get done watching this, you can go and do this yourself and just really think back everything, but this will help you a lot. This will help you understand for the future and understand what you did right and what you did wrong. So this game I have right here is the game that I dropped 14 kills in, okay? I went off this game, but it went to 5-4 match point. It was crazy, this game, okay? But I really want to break down everything I did wrong and everything I did right, because even in a game where I could do so well, there's still so many mistakes, even if I won the round, that I actually did good in. And I want to show you this, okay? My thought process here is, okay, I can play as a roamer, and let me get off that so I don't have to hear that stupid noise. I can play as a roamer, and I can play down here, because this is a very hostile area, right? For example, if you're attacking, you're going to probably take control of the bottom floor, so you can get into classroom to the left of me, and then you can, you know, get the stuff off the wall, as well as just clear out this whole area, take control of the Z hallway to my left as well. I wish I could, can I free cam in this or no? I don't think I can. But you could take control of the Z hallway, which is to my left. But either way, this is my plan, is I want to see if I can catch somebody off guard. I want to be playing super aggressive here. So I was playing right here, making sure there's no drones on me as well, and kind of just waiting. Now here, I hear someone break a window, so I'm like, okay, well, where is this from right now? I'm still looking for drones. And then I see someone, right? At this point, I'm like, alright, I got this guy. I'm playing super aggressive here. Super aggressive. Now, the reason why I just jumped out like that, I didn't get the kill. I messed up there. I really should have had that kill. I don't know how I did not kill that kid. That guy is literally 1 health. But it was a good play because I was able to see that there was no claymores there because I'm using my Solos gadget. And it worked out. I didn't die. But at this point, I'm in my mind, I'm like, okay, well, like, fuck, I didn't kill this kid. Now I have to deal with other people upstairs. So this allowed me to get super aggressive here. But then I thought to myself, I said, what if I can impact this guy to the ground? Like, I might be able to kill him from below, based off a sound. And I just killed him with the impact grenade. It just happened to work out. So at this point now, I'm in a 2v4. I realized I spent so much time down here. Like, and my team is all dead now. They're all dead upstairs. So, like, it was a good play, because I was roaming around here. But I spent a lot of time down here. When I got the trade, but was it really worth it? I think so, yes, still. But I took way too long to rotate up here. Luckily, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, okay, when you're in any situation like this, they have control of the site. You need to look at all the possible scenarios, right? So I'm going to probably zoom in on this so that you could see it. But there's somebody to the... Like, I'm coming up here. My first instinct is going to be to look through these rotate holes and check the door and check if anyone's watching, okay? So that's exactly what I'm doing right here, okay? Then I want to be able to, once I clear that, then check to my left on the bomb chassis, and then check to my left again on the door, or on, like, the, you know, general bunk area. I don't know if anyone's there or not, right? So I'm just sitting here like this, okay? Right? I see someone, I shoot, another guy's there. This guy's deaf. I have no idea what that guy was doing. Luckily, I didn't make a lot of noise. I still just start shooting, bro, right? And then I'm going to pre-fire to get myself in. I've now taken control of the site here, right? And now I know where this guy is. I don't know where the other one is, but I swing on him. Like, hold on, let me go back a little bit. Right. Come in here. Kill this kid. Kill that kid. This guy retreats off here. Perfect timing for me. Okay. Now, once I take control of this, I want to hold this angle, because I figure this guy's going to get aggressive here. I don't know where the other one is. I'm going to assume that he's an attic, especially off my game sound, and then I swing and kill him. Now I'm in a 1v1. About to get an ace. About to clutch up. Alright, now we're in a 1v1 situation here, okay? Now I want to break down, like, what goes on inside my mind in a 1v1 situation. I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I did just kill the kid to my left. I remember that there was somebody that I was in a gunfight with earlier. So, let me see, right? So, there's a guy currently pushing around the game room area. Probably going to try and push me. So, my main goal here is going to try to be able to take this one-on-one gunfight. And I did this correctly, right? I take this gunfight, but my issue is here. Look at this, right? My crosshair placement is what lost me this round. Look at this. I look like a fool. If I would have been aiming to the left a little bit more, I would have won this. I was so mad I lost this. But I made the right plays but I just missed my shots. Now here we are in the second round. Now we've lost upstairs, obviously, so we go there again. Now I'm doing the same exact thing that I just did. Normally, this might not be the smartest idea, because if you do the same thing, people are going to predict you to be there. However, right? So most of the time, you don't want to do the same exact thing to be predictable. But at this point, I was looking around, and there was no drones that were droning me out. There was no one even over here, so I was like, all right, you know what? I'm just going to go and try this again and see if it works. See if the kids are stupid enough to fall for it. But most of the time, if somebody does something the first time to you, make sure you check for it again, because people will not have the same mindset that I have, and they will probably do it again because they're stupid. And this was a stupid play, but I was playing very aggressive here for the reason of I wanted to see if I could do this. All right, look at this. I see this guy outside. Now, in my mind, I'm like, I'm going to play stupid aggressive here, and I'm going to go for this kill. Right? I wait. In my mind, I'm like, okay, I want to make sure this guy's on his drone, because if I throw an impact at this and he runs back inside, or he gets off his drone, he's going to kill me. So I'm watching his drone right here. You see me sit here, wait, be patient. And then I see him go up the drone. I'm like, okay, this guy is dedicated to this drone. This guy is dedicated. He is 100% going to drone inside. He's not going to be able to kill me. So I throw this, run. And then I run back inside immediately. Somehow live this. Okay, now I remember somebody was shooting at me. So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, the guy's going to try and get the refrag. So let me sit here. And let me hold an angle and wait a little bit. And what does this guy do? He slowly peeks the corner and gets fried. And now I've got my 2 picks, and now I need to rotate and get out. Now I rotate down here because when you think of for example, right, look at this. Let me go back a little bit. Alright, now here, my bad, I had to get the stupid rewinding thing. Now in any situation that you're playing, okay, let's say you do get a kill and you are now going to run away. Let's say you're roaming, you get a kill, you're like, okay, I need to get away here. Now I want you to watch what I do. So I'm going to run down here. I'm going to run downstairs instead of going into the Z hallway and making my way down that way. The reasoning why is because I don't know if people are down that hallway yet. What I do know is a lot less likely that people are going to be downstairs than if they're in the Z hallway. So my main goal is to get away from this area, is to just evade anyone that could be possibly trying to kill me. And you need to do the same thing. If you're playing, take the safer route. If there's a safer route that you could take, you want to take that. And that's why you're going to see me, instead of going down the hallway, I'm going to quickly try and just get out of this area. And I'll end up running down here, and it's so that way I can rotate safely, or in the safest way, instead of take the Z hallway, which is a much more predictable spot for people to be in, if that makes any sense. Now, at this point, it's just the end of the round. You know, you're just going to be trying to hunt these people down. Now, I wouldn't recommend always just walking around hunting down people. But at this point, I was like, all right, I'm feeling myself. Pause. I gotta, see where this kid is. In which I'm peeking this, thinking he might be here. But this great guy decides to come into the corner of my eye. I almost didn't see him because of the scope. But I just seen him out of the corner of my eye, and I flicked to him. I got the kill. And I keep shooting because I have very good recoil control, and I can control my gun fairly well. But I would not recommend always doing that. I also have a P90 with 50 bullets. But either way, it was a solid round. I made the right choices, and that's why I was able to succeed. I don't think there's really anything I did wrong that round, as opposed to the round beforehand where I took too much time. That round worked out very well. I played very aggressive. Would I always recommend playing aggressive? It's up to you. Test it out. See how it goes. All depends on the people that you're playing, because people are running Nomad, running all these different things, like, and you don't have a Solus, you can't see if people are having Claymores out there. You gotta be careful. But with an operator like Solus, you can get very aggressive. Alright, so at this point, we are now defending downstairs, and I have insisted on getting aggressive again. Now you see, I see someone out here. I'm on my Solus right here. I'm playing inside of Armory, right? I'm thinking to myself, okay, well, I'm going to roam around the map in spots where I can still play my Solus, which is my operator. Obviously, I want to play somewhere where I can use my operator, as well as play in areas that I can flank from. Like, if you're playing, you want to think to yourself, okay, we're downstairs. They're probably going to come for some sort of vertical, so I'm going to play upstairs to contest that, right? They might try and get the hatch. They might try and push on the stairs. They might try and just clear out and roam clear, and I want to waste as much time as I can, because that's my whole goal as a roamer. So that's exactly what I do here. I don't get too aggressive, because I think to myself, okay, well, I've done it twice now. They're definitely going to be watching, so I need to chill. So that's why, and I would have died, because there was somebody right there, so... But I see him on his Twitch drone, and I think he's trying to bait me out, this guy, right? And I would have thought that they would have brought an IQ. Apparently, they did not want to bring an IQ, in which I was able to wreak havoc on them, right? right here, this is me using my utility. So you're gonna see this. I see someone. I know I have an impact grenade. So I'm going to impact this guy to the floor, kill him. I see another one, kill him, and get away with my life. Now, very smart play. Now you're gonna see me do something that I got heat checked. I thought it was him. Okay, now I get way too aggressive here, and I start to rotate down here. Try to see if I can find anybody, and then I get aggressive down here. And I think this was more of, like, I don't think this was a terrible play. I think I needed to win that gunfight, straight up. That was just one of the situations where I just didn't hit my shots. However, I did not need to get that aggressive. Like, there was no need for me to be that aggressive. In a situation like that, you want to waste more time. So, like, I should just sat upstairs and just waited. That might have been the better play. Like, sitting up here and just playing the hatch where my teammate is, or rotating back downstairs after I got my 2 picks would have been the smarter play. In any situation, you don't want to, you know, get too aggressive here. Like, remember, they have to push you. But I got too aggressive here. And I could have killed the kid, but I missed my shots. Now we're on attack. Now, at this point, look at the scoreboard now. I was literally 9 and 2. I literally had my team on my back here. I was literally just fighting for my life. However, on attack is where I slowed down a little bit, a decent amount. But I'll show you what I mean by that. Let me find my drone. I'm droning out, doing my thing. I got picked by a Mozzie drone because I'm such a fool. Now, look at this idiot that I am. I bring a IQ because I figure these people are probably going to run soulless because I have been running out on them like a savage, so they're definitely not going to be happy. I was correct. They did bring a soulless. But here's the mistake I made. I get spotted by a camera. Fool I am. No matter how much of a champion I am, no matter how good I am, didn't shoot my default cam. And this is why you guys need to make sure that you are shooting default cams. Because if the default cam gets shot out, this doesn't happen. Like, see, I realize afterwards, as I'm being spotted, right? But this guy over here is already watching me. And I don't realize that. He's already watching me. And I was so focused on this default cam because I was being spotted that I didn't think to check the window right away. Like, I'm pretty sure I did look at this window. And did I shoot it? I might have. Yeah, no, so I got it. But no, so I was looking at him, but I had my pistol out because I was looking for a soulless because I figured that they would try and do it to me. So the lesson here is make sure, like, immediately you are shooting default cams because you don't know if people are watching them, because that's what I do. I watch default cams and I wait and see, especially if I want to get aggressive. I make sure I look and I see if people, where they're spawning from, if I want to get a spawn kill. And it worked out. And he cooked my pack. Bro fried my shit. It was terrible. Stupid mistake that if I would have just shot default cam, this wouldn't have happened. So, now you know. And make sure you're always paying attention for a spawn kill, because it'll happen, even to me. Oh, this round was crazy, bro. So, I didn't drone myself, and this is my issue. So, this is the solo queue game, by the way. This is me solo queuing. The lesson here is to make sure you drone out everything yourself. Like, everything yourself. Like, even if you're solo queuing, even if you see teammates there. Because look at this, right? So, I see my teammate inside. Okay, I see him inside. So, I think, okay, well, they're not droning this guy above. They're not droning anyone above. But there is literally a Jaeger sitting right here. And I have no idea. So I have no idea that they're droning this guy out. And I'm looking down here. And do you see the issue here? There's a Jaeger that is coming down these steps now, looking at me. And I have no idea they're droning it out. So, in conclusion, make sure you are paying attention to your own drone and droning everything out yourself and not relying on your teammates. You want to see something even crazier, right? So I die here. Look at this. What is my teammate doing? Can someone inform me what it gave me on my team? Like, I don't know how I got matched up with this guy on my team, but that guy's terrible. Horrible. But the lesson here that you need to learn is to make sure that if you are solo queuing, no matter what, you are droning out more. So now, next time I go into a game and I see my teammates there, I'm going to make sure I drone out myself just in case. Because they could all be 5 stacked, or they could all be 4 stacked, and they could be like, yo, there's somebody up top, make sure you watch that. But I don't hear them. I have no idea. And that's just gonna happen when you solo queues. You're gonna have like a detachment from your teammates. Like, you're gonna have no idea that they're even telling you anything or doing anything. You have no idea what they're doing. What happened this round? I did everything right. I droned out. Make sure you obviously drone out. I learned from my mistake that time. I'm playing very cautious here. I'm trying to watch. If you pay attention to this, right? Okay. I see where my teammates are, and I see my one teammate on the left side of me. he's peeking inside of the bomb site, meaning I don't need to watch that. So I noticed that we have nobody watching the actual doorway where a lot of people will flank. A lot of people will flank that. So something if you're solo queuing, make sure you pay attention to who's watching what and try and pick up the spot that nobody's watching. That's just another thing. You see me, I come down this hallway. And I think I sit here for like a solid 30 seconds. Because, once again, we do not have a Nomad. We have an Ash, a Fuse, a Thermite, a Ying, and an IQ. I went IQ for the Solus because I figured they might keep running Solus and I was not trying to get run out on like it happened to me. So I said I'm gonna be the flank watch. I decided that as a solo queue player. I figured my teammates right now, they're playing together. They're probably in a party. So I'm going to be the flank watch. I sit here for a fair amount of time and watch it as my teammates push in. And there's no problem with that. You don't need to always be the first person. Like, look at my teammates. I have 9 kills. The rest of my teammates are not doing that good aside from the Ash. Even if I'm doing the best, you still should not feel like you have to be the one to be the first one in. Be the first one to do whatever, right? You want to just try and find roles to fill in. So here, there's no one watching flank. So I keep telling myself, okay, well, I will watch the flank. I'll sit here and watch this. And then I look around, see if anyone's there. I see that nobody is coming. I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably going to rotate off this. I'm still watching this. I'm waiting, right? Still waiting. And then the bomb gets planted. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to try and go help my teammates cover the plant, which is the right play here. But I'm still going to listen in. And I see somebody. I almost kill him. My teammate runs in front of me. I almost kill my own teammate. But now at this point, I'm like, okay, well, my teammate's playing the shield. He probably does not need me here anymore. And there's no one watching the flank. So then at any moment, then I turn this way. And I'm like, alright, I'm going to watch the flank now. It works out. I catch somebody off guard. I'm like, alright, right here. Okay, right? My teammate dies right here. Okay? Do you see how there's an alibi in the kitchen? My teammate dies right here, and I know that this guy's going to get very aggressive onto me most likely. So what I say to myself real quick is I need to swing this and kill this kid. And then quickly look back. Which is why I hug this wall. Using my surroundings, my positioning. This is what it means to use your positioning. Because immediately, in case this guy was swinging, I'm now tucked to the right. So now I can reload. I'm safe to reload here for the most part. I get really close to the door, and then I get out and I swing, but luckily my teammates got the kill, so we were good. Everything was chilling. So to learn there, the thing you should learn is try and find roles to fill in even if you're solo queuing. I watched flank twice that round, and I was able to help us. I was able to get the kill on the Jaeger by making sure somebody was watching the flank. Just always think about the flank, because I promise you, people on defense are hungry and they want to get kills, and they're going to flank. So if you do not have a Nomad, because you can fix that by just having a Nomad. If you do not have a Nomad or a Gridlock, make sure you are having somebody watch it, whether it's you or someone else. Now, at this point, I think I'm just sitting in, I'm doing the same thing I was again, because they haven't stopped me yet. So I literally said to myself, I was like, I'm just going to keep doing this until they try and stop me, which is not always the smartest play. I figured in my eyes, like, these people know I'm here, so hopefully they'll come to a gunfight and I'll just kill them. And I'll waste their time. But I sat here for way too long. Like, we are now a minute 50 left in the round, and I'm still just sitting here. And my whole teammates are dying. So the mistake I made was, 1, I couldn't control how my teammates were gonna die. But 2, I was playing way too passive down here. Once I seen that nobody was pushing this way, for the most part, I should have rotated. And I think the thing that you need to learn here is set a time. Be like, okay, well, if no one comes here in a minute, I need to rotate and go somewhere else or try and figure out where they are. Normally, if I was in a team and I was calling out and someone said, hey, oh, they're pushing attic or they're pushing master bedroom, then that would be for me to just push and I can push up communication, so it's a lot easier. But when you're solo queuing, you have to kind of make the judgments yourself. But now we are in a 2v5. We win this round because my teammate goes huge here, and so do I. My teammate gets 1, then he gets a C4 kill too. Okay, but I come up these steps. In my mind, my goal here is simple. I'm going to just walk up and try and take gunfights. That's all I need to do. And that is what I do. This guy hops into the window. I get the kill on him. Now we're in a 2v2. This guy gets a double kill with a C4. And I'm like, okay, we are set. Now, I don't know if anybody is in this room to my left or in any of these. I have no idea. Like I said, I'm solo queuing. So I have to just go off of sound. And in my head here, I think that there is someone in there still. So I'm like, okay, I do not want to get aggressive. I want this guy to be in a 2v1 for as long as he possibly can be. Okay. So I get up enough to where I push up this far. And I'm like, okay, if someone strings me, I kill them. If somebody's in attic and they come out, I kill them. So I can watch this, and my teammate hopefully will be watching somewhere else. So this is what I do. I just sit here. There's a minute and 20 left. There's still plenty of time for this guy to do whatever. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit here and wait. I'm thinking this guy is still close to me. I didn't think he was an attic. I won't lie to you. I thought he was much closer. I thought he was maybe on my left somewhere. But eventually the Twitch gives in, swings, and I get the kill. And then we somehow brought that back. Literally, me and my teammate both have 12 kills. I was like, I am blessed right now. The gods gave me a teammate who can shoot back. This can't be real. Because my other teammate is 0-6 and 2-4. Like, bro, we were fighting for our lives out here. But the things to learn from this is to make sure that you are not, if you're roaming, that you're not sitting in a spot where you're doing nothing for so long that your teammates can die, and you have to come back and retake that. Because 9 times out of 10, we don't win that round. My teammate got a double kill on a C4 and got a kill, and then I got 2 other kills. So most time when you retake that, you won't win that. So the goal is to make sure if you're roaming, if there is nobody in your area, rotate somewhere else and go to a more active area. So you have to adapt. And you can figure that out by communicating or checking cams. I should have checked my cams, honestly. Alright, you guys want to see something crazy? Look at this shit. So at this point, I rotate in here. I want to take control of Armory. I figure we'll go for like a normal default take. I'm going to make sure there's nobody on Solus below. We're in a 5v3. I gotta see this, because this was a crazy kill. Look at this. I swear I'm not cheating. This guy had to have been so mad. Where was he? I'm actually interested. Let's see this guy. Where did I kill this guy from? Look at this. That man just got mopped, bro. I literally just shot through the wall and killed him. Because I heard somebody swing. So I was like, alright, I'm just gonna shoot through this in case they try and push our teammates. But at this point, I'm sitting here. I'm like, I'm just gonna help my teammates. I'm gonna drone out. We have way too many people over here. No one's really droning out. Or I don't want like to throw this round. So I'm droning out myself once again. Because I made that mistake earlier in the game. And I'm like, okay, 4v2 now. This guy's planting, right? I couldn't believe it. He's 0-6. No one's covering him. This man just ran in and tried planting. So I was like, I need to get aggressive. And I got aggressive and wound up winning the game. Don't be like this guy. There was no one covering this guy. And he thought it was a good idea. He's 0-6. Decided to just run in and go for a plant. Please don't do that. You want to make sure you have people covering you. But there was not really many mistakes there. And I did everything right. I mean, I got a lucky wallbang. I droned in. Got aggressive to cover my teammate. Solid game all around. Went 14-4. Alright, man. Me and my teammate got active that game. Thank God. But hopefully you guys did like this video. Let me know if you like these types of videos where I kind of break down more stuff. And just show you what the best play would be to do and what you should and shouldn't do. Let me know if you do enjoy them. But hopefully you did. I will see y'all. Have an amazing day. Much love. Peace.